Welcome to episode 25 of A State of Grace Wellbeing podcast. Hi, I'm Grace, your host. I'm a mindful living and wellbeing coach for women, and for nearly a decade I have been helping women soften out of survival mode and return to themselves through mindfulness, nervous system regulation, and practices that support deep, sustainable well-being. In this week's episode, I'll be talking about what true rest actually feels like. There's a version of rest that most of us have learned. It looks like stopping. It looks like lying down. It looks like switching off. And yet, how often do you rest but still feel tired, still wired, still thinking, still carrying the weight of everything you haven't done? So today, I want to gently explore something different with you. What true rest actually feels like. Not the idea of it, not the Instagram version of it, but the lived, embodied experience of it. True rest doesn't always begin with stillness. It often begins with permission. Permission to stop performing. Permission to stop holding everything together. Permission to soften without needing to justify it. Because many of us don't struggle with rest. We struggle with allowing ourselves to rest. There's a subtle vigilance that runs underneath the surface. A quiet alertness that says, don't fully let go. Stay a little bit switched on. Be ready. And so even when the body is still, the nervous system isn't. True rest feels like your shoulders dropping without you having to tell them to. Your breath deepening, not because you're controlling it, but because something inside you finally feels safe enough to let go. It feels like the mind softening its grip. Thoughts don't disappear, but they lose their urgency. It feels like time loosening. You're not watching the clock. You're not measuring the moment. You're inside it. There's a quiet sense of, I don't need to be anywhere else. And perhaps most importantly, true rest feels like you are no longer bracing against life. This is why things like scrolling, binge watching, or even doing nothing don't always restore us, because the body can be still, while the system is still in protection. True rest isn't just physical. It's nervous system rest. It's emotional rest. It's mental rest. It's the moment your whole being says, I'm safe enough to let go, even just a little. If it feels okay, just take a moment with me now. You don't need to change anything dramatically. Just notice your body as it is. Notice where you might be holding, even subtly. And instead of trying to fix it, just offer a quiet invitation. What would softening look like here? Even 5%. Not all at once, not perfectly, just a gentle easing. Let your breath be natural and see if there's a part of you that can lean back even slightly into support. The chair beneath you, the ground holding you. You don't have to hold yourself up quite so much right now. And just notice what shifts. True rest isn't something you earn at the end of exhaustion. It's something you begin to allow in small, honest moments. Moments where you stop pushing, stop bracing, stop proving, and simply be. Not perfectly rested, not completely free, but just a little more at ease than you were before. If this resonated with you, you might like to explore this more deeply. I have a number of offerings and spaces where you can experience this kind of rest, not as an idea, but as something you feel in your body. You can find those on my website, www.astateofgrace.me, or simply begin here with one small moment of softening today. That's enough. See you all next time.